Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. Runs inside the 35, and he's going to be taken down at the 28. They pick up 20 yards there, and the Falcons will have a first.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Another carry for Robinson. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Penix working from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
You know, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10, or under Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, Penix. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that makes it 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, right.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Striker, 3-3, set.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Finds the in route complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lift at any time.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
At the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. To the air with Penix. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Penix to throw. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
First and goal.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal. Penix here from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Penix on third and goal. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous watching by the defense to stop that short. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx it.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
52 blaster. Down. Green Jack. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ready.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Defense shows blitz. Young. That's completed right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Ready. Set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
43 rail. Ready, ready.
On play action, here's Young. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Escapes the pocket. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Ready, ready.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, you start holding auditions for someone who can.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Spike, 60. Set.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Gets his running back. Gets some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Hits him on the end route. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Let's go now. 60s.
Up near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Trevor Etienne to return this. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Young working from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And some excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay,
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
ready.
Brooks runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. By a man, and now he's in the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rail, come on. Set.
A second down throw for Young. McMillan on the slant. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Wood finds Mitchell Evans. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
That's good for a Carolina.
First down, here comes Brooks. He's able to manage a couple on that run. Working quickly here.
Drill, 52.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's taken down at the 30. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
16 yards.
And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Chased out to his right. He'll make a pick for it on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Young on the play action. Headed out right. That's Evans making the catch out right. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Look, 10 cycle.
Now it's Young. Dumps it off to his running back.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the shotgun, Penix. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. New set of downs for him at the 38. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Final throw before the break. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top with the deep threat.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? False start makes this 3rd down and 10.
Go!
He'll throw it. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ready, ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Up the middle, Hubbard. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Young. Finds a man right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
17. Ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Complete to Tremble. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
32. Ready.
First and goal, Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ready up.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Down. Hunt.
It's Hubbard again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Falcons 24.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. This drive is going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 38. That's him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. They go play action. Here's Penix. Rolling out to his left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Penix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Into traffic, complete. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First down, Young. Throwing the out route, complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're going play action. Young. That pass complete to McMillan. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. Black swap.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Down. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Again, it's Brooks. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Like the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6.
52 blue. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Set.
Brooks on the counter. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
At the 7-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Hut.
Running once more with Brooks. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Rush coming for Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
seconds, getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go. Go.
On 2nd down, McLaughlin. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that row moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. There's another carry for McLaughlin. Works his way to the 35. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. Winning their full steam ahead, but we ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
60 Eagles.
2nd and 10 now. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On the move, hit it right. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Penix is going to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, this is Etienne. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
33, yellow. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set, ready. Yellow, 40, hut.
From the 37. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the give, it's Brooks. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black swap, red, 30, set.
Hands off here for Brooks. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He tucks it and takes off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, it's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers up by 6. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we can call this, other than simply splendid.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. No surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Hut.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
95. Ready?
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Down.
Setting up for the kneel down on
52,
third.
one. Set.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.